Oh, there they are. I can see them. Oh, my poor scrotum. Cramp.
Your name and you'll be reported to the police.
Welcome back to the GeoWizard channel, everyone. The home of the mischievous adventure and the birthplace of the straight line mission. Last year, you saw me successfully cross Wales, finally, after no less than 3 failed attempts, arriving at Barmouth Beach triumphant and unimaginably relieved. Relieved that I'd never have to deal with a Welsh farmer again, but also because the 2 young men that were waiting in the wings to steal my dream from me could no longer do so. Archie and Adam Fieldhouse were and still are my only serious competitors when it comes to crossing countries in a straight line. Now, they knew how badly I wanted Wales after all the disappointment and heartache I'd endured, so they made me an offer. You go first, they said, and in return, you join us for a race across the Isle of Man next winter. That way, you get one last bite at the apple, and we get a great bit of content for our growing channel and the chance to prove ourselves as straight line greats. I gladly accepted. But why the self-governing British Crown dependency Isle of Man? Well, some might argue that it is a country in its own right, but for us it was more the fact that it's the perfect width and terrain for a bloody good one-day straight line mission race, complete with mountains, lake crossings, farms, and who knows, maybe even the odd angry local.
I got lost!
But was this a race that I could win? Well, we've both got some pretty decent accolades under our belt at this point, but it was Adam, who happens to be an accomplished fell runner, who ended up delivering the incredible feat of stealth and endurance that followed the pair's initial failure. If I were to go up against Adam in a race, I would lose, but they come as a pair, and Adam was only as fast as his younger and slightly slouchier cousin Archie.
Jesus Christ, Archie.
As you can see here from our Strava stats, it's a clear 1, 2, 3 on the fitness front. Already I'm at an advantage there, but I'm also a more experienced hedge hopper, and when you factor in that those 2 would have to wait a few seconds at many of the hedgerows, really I didn't have much of an excuse at all not to win this race. However, as we know, I have been prone to make mistakes in the past, get ahead of myself, rush things, and generally make the odd bad decision. Recent evidence suggests I might be past all that, but this is a race that requires a very different strategy, not something I'm very used to. I think my strategy today is going to be slow and steady, wins the race to a degree. Because this hasn't been done before, it's quite hard to know how fast to go, but I definitely think there's a risk of injury. The idea was simple. We'd both start slightly apart from each other, but end at exactly the same point. This way we had a bit of freedom to pick a line that suited our strengths, whilst maintaining excitement and drama.
Oh, there they are. I can see them.
First one to the east coast without deviating more than 25 metres wins. Bragging rights also go to the party with the highest Burdell score as an incentive to stick to the line as much as possible. Good morning, everyone. I am on the west coast of the Isle of Man, and I am joined today by these whippersnappers.
Yeah.
Archie and Adam Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, very well. How are you doing?
I'm a bit nervous, but I mean, mainly because of that.
Yeah. This is your line then?
Yeah. What? This is my line?
Straight out there, mate. Yeah, I'm glad that's not on our line, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ours looks much nicer. Nice grassy bank up there.
But you know, it's like a handicap in it. Like, I'm better, so I'll go for that. How do you think it's going to pan out, lads?
I think it's been really tough, actually. Really tough today. It's really hilly. Yeah. And we've got reservoirs across, which is maybe freezing cold. Really steep banks. There's lots of gullies. And obviously farmers as well, so I mean, we're all assuming we're going to make it to the end, but there is a chance we might not even make it.
Absolutely. Like, that's the thing, this isn't just a race between us, you know, bragging rights. It's actually, there's an accolade up for grabs, who can cross the Isle of Man in a straight line first. So and there's no guarantees that either of us will do it, as you say.
No, exactly.
So there might be points where I'm ahead, there might be points where you're ahead.
Yes,
and then we should converge as we go forward.
Yeah. If we're close by the end, we'll be neck and neck. We'll be next to each other.
If that happens, it'll be great. Somehow, I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I don't think so.
No.
So yeah, it's young versus old.
Yeah.
It's posh versus scrubber.
Yeah. South versus north.
South versus north.
Midlands.
Well, it's north from where we live.
It's north from where,
Whippersnappers versus wizard.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Archie and Adam had done nothing but taunt me about the horrible looking cliff that stood on my line, but in a hilarious twist it turned out that theirs was actually worse.
Oh, there it is.
That's not great, you know, you were all cocky about that, but
it looked a lot better from a distance.
that is awful. Better still, my line was actually slightly to the right of where we first thought it was. Oh yes, I like this.
Oh.
Come on, Jarv, keep going. Okay, I can get on board with that. So I've
you have to go.
I've got to go up there and instantly deviate about 24 metres. Right, we are bang in the middle of our two lines, which are 150 metres apart. We're going to go back to back.
Yeah.
And we're going to run to our start points, and we're going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jarv, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Idiots. No, I am going to run. Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't touch the sea. Ah. There we go. And we are off. Now, to get up this. Okay, there is a way up there, but I'm going to go up this bit. I think this is only about 22 metres off. But in my excitement and haste, I'd failed to notice something pretty important. Now, what is going on here? Something wrong with this. An unstable cliff probably wasn't the best place to be fiddling with the GPS. In fact, even with two hands, it was a pretty stupid thing to climb up. Fuck, now this is ridiculous. This could fall off at any second. A couple more precariously positioned slabs of sand later though. Oh God. And I'd safely reached the top. Oh God. Fuck. Oh. Bye! But what lay beyond this crumbly cliff? Well, for the first 1.6 miles at least, it was farmland. And the first portion of it was gonna be the trickiest. There they are. We can see them. But the action was short-lived. Oh, I haven't got the settings right on this, man. With Jarv's drone buzzing in my ear overhead, I had to delve back into the settings to fix another issue. The track up function that had for some reason switched itself off at the worst possible time. Not only had I lost time, but I'd instantly almost ventured out of the platinum zone. Okay, the boys have shot off. I have fixed the issues on my GPS and I'm away. Now I'm going to take this moment to say that you won't see many angles like this today. I've got to have hands free, I've got to move quickly. But camera angles weren't the only difference between this and a regular straight line mission. And what the f is this? This looks horrendous. With my usual ripstop army clobber unsuitable for running, I was a rather scantily clad figure. Or at least I felt like one next to this wall of thorns. I literally can't get through. Straight away and I can't get through. What do? Do I go round? Where's the line between pace and deviation? I've got to go through this and I'm going to get ripped to shit. Gloves on. This is an absolutely calamitous start for me, to be honest. Ah, come on. Ow. Hedge number 1 was a baptism of fire. Jesus wept. And number 2 didn't look much better either. Why are there no gaps? Nah. Mate, I am literally trapped. But But being trapped was not an option. If I wanted to win this race, I was going to have to endure some pain.
Mate, this is hardcore. Oh. Okay, we're through that. Hopefully they've had something similar.
Oh, what about this one, Archie?
How are you going to get through that?
It turns out that the sadistic farmers of the Isle of Man like to build their hedgerows out of gorse.
What is this now? No, 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 no. That's impossible.
And we were both quickly learning that it could be quite a thorny and possibly slightly wiggly affair.
Oh my god, these hedges, mate. I have actually got to go over that. It's got to be here. These hedges are awful. Literally climbing the tree to tree. That was sick.
Thanks in part to my GPS issues, which had now definitely stopped, it had been a very flustered start. And in my head, Archie and Adam must have built up a fairly decent lead already. But it was easy to forget that even if my hedgerows were slightly worse, they would be slightly slower through theirs. And by the time I'd crossed this old railway footpath and snuck silently past this farm...
This is pretty hot, actually.
They were firmly in my sights.
Oh, there they are. I can see them. They're gently jogging uphill.
With a quick skip over the TT track, I was into their field.
There they are. That is hilarious. We're pretty much neck and neck in, despite all of that chaos back there. They've spotted me.
My sudden emergence brought urgency to Team Fieldhouse, and it didn't do them any favours. Hedgerow number 13 was another painful one for me.
Thorn in the finger.
But it was quite literally one to forget for young Archie.
Well, you can make sure you have a stable footing.
Yeah, that's pretty stable. Yeah, I think I'm okay.
GeoWizard just got ahead, and Archie has just fallen in a hedge. It's not looking good.
You check my head.
He's running. He is running.
Archie had actually hit his head really hard off that wooden post and was probably slightly concussed.
I mean, there's no cuts or anything. Okay.
I was obviously unaware of this. But Adam, clearly distracted by my untimely overtake, also seemed quite oblivious to the potential seriousness of the injury.
It feels just a bit short, but...
Yeah, left a bit here.
While he hurried his slightly dazed younger cousin up the hill towards this troublesome-looking farm, I continued my gentle cruise up the hill.
Easy does it, Tom. Easy does it.
Inching closer to the freedom of the moors with each horrible hedgerow. However, while the boys had managed to sneak past the farm without bother, my decision to steer clear of it was going to come at a price.
And there they are. But I've really slowed myself down there, messing with the GoPro because one of the batteries has died. My gloves, I'm struggling to get on and off because they're too small. So I'm really not helping myself here. I'm my own worst enemy. I just hope this humongous gorse patch that's coming up isn't too slow and painful. Here it is. Things are about to get very thorny for me. Not for them, they miss it. Jammy fuckers. Tom, this is going to be painful, mate. I know. Oh, this is horrendous. Horrendous. Almost got to climb on top of them sometimes and crawl underneath them other times. Snap them off other times. Ah. Ow. This is awful. Oh God, this is so slow. The boys are really gonna surge ahead while I'm in here.
And that's exactly what they did. Having been behind before the gorse, they'd already built up another healthy lead. 70 metres into my gorse patch, meanwhile, I could see the end, But what I couldn't see was the torrent of water flowing somewhere down below my feet.
Ooh, ooh, mate, you are above it. That's actually really hard.
What made this stream impossibly tricky was not only was it deep, but it was completely surrounded by spiky plants of various kinds. My only option was to climb down into it and hope that there was a way out on the other side.
Is that possible? Nah, mate, that is... Look at this, this is vertical, man. I'm climbing up gorse. Literally, I'm climbing up brambles and gorse. Vertically. Oh, that was solid. This has been so challenging so far. Oh, tractor over there. Hopefully just parked. Right, is there a farmer? Right, I can see Archie and Adam, they're way up the hill, which is to be expected. Also tells me that there's probably no farmer there. Right, okay, we're away again. Right, it's climb time now. They're only about 200 yards away from me up there. It's quite tempting to try and catch them up, but no point. Just keep it steady, don't exhaust myself. I think the battle will be won at the obstacles largely.
With this final fence, the short grass made way for the tall grass, and the tall grass gave way to thick, spongy heather.
Fab.
This terrain did suit me though. All I had to do was keep ticking along, and in theory I'd gain on them. Whenever the ground was slightly flatter and firmer, I ran for a bit, but eager not to provoke my vulnerable left ankle, I did so conservatively.
Definitely see Archie and Adam now. Me, have I got to go up that? No, thank you. That's gonna kill me. There they are. They're at the bottom. Let's get down there. I'm coming for ya! Oh, and it begins.
This brutally steep climb was the biggest of the day. Really, whoever gets up this quicker has a pretty good chance of going on to win the race.
From what I can see, Archie might be lagging a bit behind, which is great news. This is brutal, obviously, but I think all that work on the step machine in the gym is paying off, because I'm not too bad. I think I'm gaining on them a bit, but it's never ending. Oh, it's petering out, look at that. Look at that as well. Oh my god, incredible.
And up on the cloudy crest of this mighty mound, the results were in.
There they are. I'm ahead. Ha! Yes. I am ahead once again.
This emphatic overtake confirmed my suspicions that I was quicker up the hills, and at quite a measured pace too, but I wasn't about to stop there.
Yeah, I'm running. See you later.
Less than a mile away was today's biggest obstacle.
Oh my god, there's the reservoir. That's what I'm swimming across. Looking forward to that.
For now though, it was all downhill to meeting point 1, and I intended to extend my lead further.
Oh yes, downhill. That is gorgeous. Oh, come on. Tommy's on a charge. I am flying down this hill.
My opponents were now a quarter of a mile behind me, but soon enough they too emerged from the clouds.
There they are. Ha! Got to be quick at the stop though. Got to get it done.
But in my complacent state, I would ignore my own advice.
All right. Okay.
I'll get your water in me because I...
Thanks,
Right,
Cock.
here's your... How are you getting on?
Good.
Is the GPS fixed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent a couple of minutes eating rhubarb and custard pastries while I watched Archie and Adam come down the hill, and geared myself up for the lake crossing. A local farmer did distract us briefly.
Oh, he's going in that field.
He's going left. Yeah, that's not good.
And before I knew it,
They've gone. They are off. Let's hurry up.
Yeah.
What the f do you want?
Did you speak to that farmer?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
He's coming back, the farmer. I'm gonna go. Bye.
I know, it really shouldn't have taken the return of the farmer for me to get my skates on, but I was quite confident that I could catch up again. Mainly because Archie and Adam were lugging their favourite inflatable duck, whose head they'd already managed to puncture on a barbed wire fence.
The head's its own thing, is it? We have, yeah, but...
However, my decision to swim the two southern arms of this freezing reservoir would turn out to be a far more laughable one.
Good luck! Shit. I've ripped their life jacket. That's really difficult. They've got grass down there. I've got fallen logs and brambles. Ankle roll central this is. Oh God.
As you can see from this older imagery, the water level of the Solby Reservoir can get so low that I wouldn't need to swim either part. Would I have such luck today?
Alright, where's the water level? It's high.
But at least the banks weren't vertical.
Oh my God. Look at that. That's a f***ing cliff, man. That's a cliff. Shit. Tom. This is mental, Thomas. Right, I've got to be f***ing quick about this. Okay, shoes off. And in there. Bag in there. GPS is going to go in as well. In my shoe. Let's just get a quick reading. Yep. Am I actually doing this? Fuck me, man. Right, down we go. This is so steep. So steep. Oh, there they are. Ha! They're already halfway across.
Let's go, we're about halfway across now. We're on the line. GeoWizard hasn't got in yet. He's fapping.
I've got some catching up to do. Right, I've got to get in over there. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but I am. Am I? Yeah, I think so. Right, I've got to submerge myself. Fully submerge myself. Now let's start swimming. Oh yes! Over to that tree. I am absolutely mad. But I'm over.
Crossing one had gone pretty well, and although the farting around at either end was slowing me down a bit, it was a lot quicker than it had been in the past.
Next one, let's go. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha!
I now had to whiz myself over this field and through a pine forest, ready for the dreaded second crossing.
Fuck you. Don't tear the bag, Tom. Right, this one is over twice as long as that, so just gotta hope the legs don't cramp up.
With a nasty looking landslide waiting to greet me on the other side, the potential hazards really were mounting, but at the worst possible time, an even more frustrating issue.
Guys, I'm having real trouble with the GoPro, but Archie and Adam have crossed the second leg of the lake.
Alright. Oh, he's having trouble with his GoPro. Excuses. Trouble with the GoPro. Yeah, another battery excuse from GeoWizard.
I'm here now, dreading it, but let's do it. Oh shit, I have gone down a hole. A big hole. Oh, that's another hole. Oh, here we go, guys. Back into the freezing cold again. Ah, yes. Love it. Love this. Just one length at the local pool. Oh, my scrotum. Oh, my poor scrotum. Oh, Christ. What am I doing? Oh, how have I done that? Oh, okay, I can't feel anything now. Christ on a bike, dude. Okay. Through this treacherous, disintegrating forest. Hardest bit's over though, has to be said.
In theory, that may have been true. However, I had failed to consider something.
Oh God! I'm seizing up.
You're probably thinking that I'm referring to the huge wall of wooden debris that was precariously perched at the top of this ridiculously steep bank. But I'm not.
Oh, shit.
Don't get me wrong, this thing was lethal.
This is genuinely dodgy for me to climb over that. Is there a way round? Nah, mate. I should not be stood under this at all.
But this was a new formation, non-existent on any satellite imagery and therefore unforeseeable. The problem I was now experiencing, along with the inability to get these gloves on, was something I'd inflicted upon myself.
Ah, cramp. Cramp, 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 cramp. Really bad cramp.
Yep, the cold water swim had caused my leg muscles to cramp up. Something that I completely failed to predict. And I should have predicted it, really, because the only other time I've swam across a cold body of water, way back in the first Wales mission, guess what happened?
That is the worst cramp I've ever had.
Right now, I was just glad not to have been crushed to death and to only have deviated about 15 metres.
Okay. Can't believe that. Now I've got to get up there.
The truth was, though, as far as the race was concerned, things were not looking good.
At the moment, I'm way behind. I am getting the worst cramp as well from that swim. Ah!
By the time I was out the forest, I was a whopping 550 metres or 8 minutes behind.
I can see them in the distance, I think. Yeah.
Catching them up before the second and final meeting point of the day was a challenge I really would have relished pre-reservoir, but right now it was a different story.
It's 1.5 miles now of this shit until the next meeting point, which is over halfway. Maybe I'll catch them up, maybe not. I'm thinking not at the moment. Might have to be a late charge from myself. Right now though, I'm not feeling it.
For a while I kept up a fast walk with the odd little trot where possible. The aim was to get some blood flowing back into the muscles and stay within striking distance of the lads for when the cramp hopefully cleared up later on.
Some more big mountains over here, but I'm hoping that I've made a bit of ground on Archie and Adam now. I've gone across that fairly quick and I'm feeling alright. Let's see if we can spot them. I think I can see them. Can you see them there? They are pretty far ahead, to be fair. And at the moment it's downhill, which is probably why they look so far ahead. This is where I'm hoping my experience and my sure-footedness comes in. I don't want to jinx it. I've really got to strike a balance now between getting injured and getting there quick.
This gentle slope led me down to Steep Gorge 1, something I'd earmarked as a potential issue, but although very steep, it didn't prove to be much of one. Up on the other side, another sighting.
There they are, I can see them again. I don't seem to have gained anything really on them. All I've got to do is keep going at my own pace, move quickly when I can like this.
By the time I trudged down into the second gorge and out the other side, I felt like I must have gained on them a bit. And I was right, the gap had narrowed to 6 minutes.
So I just spotted GeoWizard. I think he is actually slowly catching us.
When I rocked up at meeting point 2, of course, they'd been and gone. And it's safe to say that this pit stop was a lot snappier than the first one, although a bit of trouble with a GoPro battery did slow us down momentarily.
Right, time to catch him up.
Alright.
See you later. Let's go!
All I wanted to do was bomb it up this last big hillside and gain on the guys, but my legs just weren't having it.
Oh, my legs are really cramping now. I've got to be careful not to totally knacker them out, but I've also got to make things happen now.
I had to bide my time again until the summit and pick up the pace on the downhill.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it, Tommy. Let's catch these posh twats
Down the hills, the cramp didn't really affect me, and I was able to move pretty quick. But because we were spending so little time running downhill compared to up, it really wasn't the place to make any meaningful gains. The only real way I was going to catch them up now was if I blitzed all of my remaining obstacles. If I could make 10 or 20 seconds on each hedgerow and power through the 2 big ravines that blighted our paths, maybe I could do it. As I emerged once more from the mist, so too did my view of the sea and the fateful farmland that led down to it.
Come on, get me on these fields. The boys have actually got a skirt right past that farm. Oh, I can see them. I can bloody see them. They're right by it. Oh, they're so far away though. They are so far away. They're gonna win, man. We'll see. We'll see what I can do.
Waiting for me at the end of this speedy first field was the first and smaller of the 2 ravines, and a chance to claw back some time.
Let's see, let's see.
But it soon became clear that it wasn't going to be quite so simple.
Oh, I'm cramping. Yeah, see, I'm cramping all the time. When I bend my legs or fall down a hole, shouldn't have swam that thing.
This was the kind of place that I was hoping I'd be able to really come into my own, having battled my way through so much of it in the past. But it was just hopeless.
Ow, ow, ow.
Every big lift of the leg was not only arduous, but came with great risk.
Ah, cramp. Crampy dampy doodah. I'm never going to get him, am I? It was close before, it's not close now.
And it was about to get even less close.
Cramp, the worst cramp ever, because I've fallen over. Can I even get up from this? Oh God, I'm like a wounded soldier now, man. I'm kind of done, I think, because of this cramp. That was so frustrating. Wasn't even that bad, I just can't lift my legs over the brambles.
By the time I'd fought my way out of this snaggy pit of thorns, hope had reached an all-time low. But it wasn't over, I reminded myself. Not least because, as we'd all learned, you never know what might happen in the farmland.
Come on then, Tommy. You never know. You never know, let's do it.
But again, the foliage had other ideas.
There's a stream in here too. Where the f***'s that stream? There it is, way down there. I think there's a farm vehicle. Oh, yep, cart.
For once, I couldn't really care less about the farmers. All I was focused on was the gorse, and it wasn't going anywhere. A bit like this sheep.
Oh, you're stuck. Please hold. Oh, yes. We're in the stream. Don't know what to do here. Just got to hope that they're really struggling with these and I somehow get really lucky with them.
But that really wasn't the case. Archie and Adam's line, which was only 30 metres to my left at this point, actually missed 3 of the gorsey ditches that I was having to contend with. This meant that although I was regularly hitting fields, and I was hitting them hard by the way, I was spending a lot more time in the spikes than I was on the grass.
I have no idea if I've gained on them at all. No idea whatsoever. Probably not.
My guess was that the boys had probably already reached this much bigger and sketchier looking wooded ravine. All I could do was charge down this hill as fast as my legs could carry me and pray that the ravine was somehow less kind to them than it would be for me.
Right, coming up I believe I've actually got to go through a property for the first time. So this should be fun. Okay. Over we go, and through this little garden here. Ah, cramp! Oh God! Agony, man. That's good. No cars. Perfect. No people yet. No tall fences. Perfect.
After making light work of another awful hedgerow under the nose of next door's property, I was faced with some curious neighbours.
And we have horses. Hey up! That's okay. It's okay. And it's alright. Don't chase me. Do not chase me, please.
And by the time I'd galloped my way down to the edge of the ravine, I can reveal that Archie and Adam were only 350 metres away from me. This, however, was for good reason.
Oh god, this could be absolutely horrific. My legs are not going to enjoy this. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh, I think I might be stuck, guys. This might be it. This is my grave.
Thankfully, I did manage to escape my brambly coffin fairly swiftly and cramp-free before finding a slightly better route down through the worst of the vegetation.
Yeah, that's better. Oh, hello. Okay, let's see what's down the actual bottom. The answer, of course, is quite a big river.
It was the steepness of the descent that was more of a concern than the river itself. But both that and the river crossing turned out to be fine.
Now, can I gain on them up here? I don't think so, because it's going to be lifting my legs up over brambles.
Brambles, logs, loose soil. Either way, speed wasn't really an option on this climb.
This is madness.
Me and my tight tendons did the best we could as the debris cleared, clawing back a bit more time from the boys.
Okay, good riddance to that.
All that stood now between me and the finish line at the seaside village of Laxey was 1 kilometre of farmland. With a farm yard and a property bang on the line, there was a faint chance they'd been caught, but all I could do was assume they were still in reach.
Now, you never know. They might be really struggling, so all I can do is give it some beans now and hope that I catch them up. Personally, I think they're too far ahead still, but I don't know that. So here we go. Still got some juice in me. Oh god. Oh boy. Let's go, go, go. Definitely not allowed to be here. Mad place. Oh, cramp, cramp, cramp. Please stay away. Come on. People.
In keeping with the theme of the day, big gorsy hedgerows blocked my path as I approached Laxey, but I was finding ways through.
It's gonna have to be this. Oh yes. Come on. Ow. Come on, I've got to be gaining on them with these.
Then, for the first time, I came across a hedgerow that the boys had clearly passed over. Maybe, just maybe, all these thorns had slowed them down, I thought.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes.
Then, I arrived at the only remaining place, apart from the huge cliff at the end, that could have ended their race altogether.
Yeah, this is the house. This is it.
Now, none of us liked the fact that our lines went straight through this property, but because of the cliffs on the east coast, it was very hard to avoid any properties, and this one was reluctantly picked because of the big gap in the hedge at the back and the easy access past the side of the house. These perks, however, only went some way toward easing the nerves.
This is someone's back garden, isn't it? Oh yeah, big time.
First I entered the strange gardeny field area at the back, hoping a big Alsatian didn't come bounding out, and then it was into the actual garden.
And here we go. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, he was in the window. I've got to get down here. Sorry, mate. I got lost.
I thought my lame excuse would go unpunished,
I got lost.
but I was trapped.
Oh boy. Verity! Please don't shout, I got lost.
Going to the dam, you're the third person at least I've seen. Now, what is this? Some sort of organisation race or something?
To be honest, yeah, we're attempting to be the first people to cross the Isle of Man in an exactly straight line.
I don't give a shit about that.
I understand. I understand. I'm sorry.
Have your name and you'll be reported to the police.
No problem. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get down there anyway, am I?
Well, no. We've got
Do you mind if I come back and speak to you? Because the sea's right there and I'm racing those guys. Do you know how...
The only way you can do it is up to the top and down.
Yeah, I understand.
Trespass through someone else's backyard.
No, yours was the only one, I'm sorry.
No, you ought to be.
I didn't want to do it.
Is this going to be a regular occurrence?
No.
Whatever your motives, maybe for charity, maybe for self, I don't know what. But you don't.
We just like adventures, but yeah, it's a bit over the line.
Oh, I think it is.
Yeah. How long ago did they come through, by the way?
5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And so the final nail in the coffin was delivered by none other than this rightly perturbed local. The race was lost, so I decided to talk to him a little longer to try and make the peace.
Yeah, as I say, we tried to do it across as little properties as possible. So yours was the only one, unfortunately.
It was unfortunate I was in the window when you came past, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You certainly won't get down there.
No. Sorry again, sir.
It looked like I was going to get down there.
Right, let's try this.
But as a little punishment for my trespassing, this statement,
That is the worst cramp I've ever had.
was about to become very outdated.
Cramp! Shit! That is agony. I get what I deserve. Oh, it's finally subsided. Good. Okay, we can get down here.
Feeling like a wounded soldier who just lost a decisive battle, I ambled over the road to a slightly confused Verity before tackling my final but by no means easiest obstacle in reflective mood.
Well, it's drawing to a close. I'm kind of speechless from the events of the last 5 minutes. Being copped and then having the most painful cramp I think anyone's ever had. I've lost. They beat me fair and square. Let's just get down to the bottom in one piece because it's a long way down. There they are. Now. Me, let's taste the sea then.
Yeah. Go check it, Sophie.
There we go. Well done, lads.
Oh, yeah, commiserations.
Congrats, yeah, commiserations.
How did you find it?
It was all right, man. What was my downfall was my legs have been cramping up ever since I did the swim.
Oh, really? Wow.
I just got copped by that guy, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set him off.
Sorry.
So we were expecting you might. What did you say?
He was pretty angry, but in the end he was okay. Okay, well we've hit the sea now.
Yeah, the sea's come to us.
I mean, we've got lots of catching up to do in the pub, I'd say, but
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, commiserations.
yeah, thank you.
That was a really good route though, so it was such good fun.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The mission's over and the victors are the field houses.
Yeah, thanks
So,
very much. Yeah, it's an honour to even race with you, Tom.
Oh, cheers, lad.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting us.
No, it's a pleasure. Thanks for letting me go first with Wales.
Yeah.
There's the East Coast. We've tasted it, it's salty. And we're done. We've got to climb back up now and try and avoid that man.
Or maybe we could go round.
Maybe we could go round, yeah.
And there you have it. I was beaten. The boys also ended up finishing strongly, and although I did gain on them slightly towards the end, They hung on to their lead with ease, and by the time I'd been through the bollocking and the cramp and made my way down the cliff, the boys had been waiting there for precisely 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I can't lie, it's annoying when I look back because I was so sloppy. I was horrified to discover how long I'd actually spent at the pit stops. In fact, if you take the difference between our stops, you're almost at 9 minutes. Add on the bollocking, which I would have ran away from had it been close, and I'm well ahead. And that's not even mentioning the cramp, which destroyed my speed. All of it though, including the faffing around with the GPS and the gloves, was my own doing. Who'd have thought it? Conversely, I have to say that these guys were brilliant. They got their strategy spot on, paced it well, and capitalised on my stupidity. They are full of that young confidence and hunger to win. They're resilient, and frankly, it's just refreshing to see lads their age channeling that energy into the great outdoors. Big mention, as always, goes to my dedicated wife/support crew, Verity. But what about the Burdell score? Could I at least claim that accolade as a consolation prize? No, they beat me there too. My clumsy deviations at the start punishing my score. To be honest though, I was sloppier later on too, especially when catching up was top priority. Despite these sad statistics and quite a few battle scars, I had a bloody great time racing the boys, and man did it feel good to be able to finish on the same day.
Cheers.
Cheers, lads. What are you drinking?
Just lemonade. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do this again one day and I can reclaim my title as the king of the straight line mission. Until then, thanks for watching everyone, and keep on adventuring.